Well, hey, Redemption Gateway. My name is Patrick, and I am here with another daily dose for you. We are talking about Ephesians 1 today, and sort of the tagline is, "In Christ I am redeemed," or "In Christ I have redemption." And so let me read this for us. It's Ephesians 1:7, and Paul is opening up his letter to the churches around the area of Ephesus, and it's really a powerful statement that he makes. And so he says, "In him, Christ, we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of our trespasses, according to the riches of his grace, which he lavished upon us in all wisdom and insight, making known to us the mystery of his will, according to his purpose, which he set forth in Christ as a plan for the fullness of time to unite all things in him, things in heaven and things on earth." And so this is Paul laying out the whole letter that he's about to write. And so the whole thrust of this letter is really powerful, and we have to grab it, because in times of turbulence, which is what the church in Ephesus is experiencing, and which is what we're experiencing right now, it's really hard to have an anchor in who you are and where you are. And so the beauty is that Paul doesn't just say, "We have redemption, so just like hang on tight, it's going to be fine. At some point, this is all going to end." He says, actually, God's unveiling a plan bit by bit. And he says it's not just a moment where you have redemption, so you're fine and you're safe. He says, actually, your identity is in this because there's an entire story that's unfolding. And he says it's not just a moment in a season, which is what we're in right now. We're in this huge season where everybody is just pulling and reaching for some form of truth and identity, and where am I right now? And Paul says, well, guess what? You have redemption, and it's not just for now, it's for the fullness of time. He says this is a plan that God has set forth in his wisdom and his purpose, and he says it's a plan for the fullness of time. And he says to unite everything in heaven and on earth. And so he's saying that your identity is rooted not only in your redemption, but the story that God is revealing throughout all of time. And this is a moment in that story, but your identity is rooted outside of this moment. And so throughout whatever we experience, the beauty of it is that in Christ, our redemption is secure, and we are a part of such a massive, massive story that we can step back from the pine to see the forest that God is unveiling before us, and see there is so much more happening. And as much as God feels with us the pain and the sorrow of this season, there is a better story being told, and there is a future and a hope that we have redemption in. So I hope to encourage you today, and go in peace. We love you.